It's been over a year since the city of St. Peter passed its new cannabis ordinance to make way for new businesses licensed under Minnesota's Office of Cannabis Management. KEYC's Evan Berg spoke with Healing Harvest, one of the new businesses that's been permitted by the policy, to learn more about how the industry has been growing in the community.
Healing Harvest has been able to legally sell cannabis for a little over 2 months. Since making the transition, the store says there have been a few hiccups along the way, but it's optimistic about the future of the industry going into 2026.
It's been a big flow of people coming in left and right, so I'm really just happy to see the business booming.
Healing Harvest opened back in 2022, selling hemp-derived THC products like edibles and seltzers. Now that it is licensed to sell cannabis, it has a wider variety of products to sell.
People have been waiting for this since we legalized in 2023.
One of the biggest hurdles for the business, once it got its license last year, was inventory due to delays with cannabis testing and cultivation licensing. The store says a majority of its stock has had to come from cultivators in Native American communities like Prairie Island and Mille Lacs.
We're starting to see cannabis inventory become available and coming onto shelves, and that's helped tremendously with getting customers back into the store and getting new customers in as well.
There is some uncertainty on the other side of its business, as the 2025 Ag Appropriations Bill lowered the legal concentration of THC in hemp-derived products to under 0.3%.
I think everyone in the industry is very hopeful that before November of this year, which is when that law would take place, that there will be some changes with that bill going forward.
Despite those concerns, the business says it remains optimistic.
As raw cannabis flower becomes more available, those manufacturers will also be able to start processing that into things like vapable products, cannabis-derived edibles, cannabis-derived beverages. So we should see a lot of innovation coming out this year.
In St. Peter, Evan Berg, KEYC News Now.
The city of St. Peter says that as of today, it only has 4 recreational cannabis businesses in the community. Healing Harvest is the only one of those operating at the moment.